The WhatsApp number being 08095 975805. 08095975805. Please, you can send your messages to that number. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're streaming live on YouTube. Head to Nigeria Info on Facebook. Search for Nigeria Space Info Space 99.3 on Facebook, and on YouTube. Search for Nigeria Info FM verified account. Also, don't forget, OnePlay.ng is giving away 25,000 naira to 2 lucky players of the OnePlay lottery. It's not a giveaway, as in just dash. No, you have to play, the lottery game. You go on the website www.oneplay.ng, the number 1 and the word play together, oneplay.ng. All right, just type OnePlay, number 1, and then the word play together, oneplay.ng in your browser, and to take you straight to, the website. You click on the box that has a Nigerian Info logo, and then you can play. A ticket costs 500 naira, so you have to buy at least 1 ticket, and then you can play. Once you buy, the system will record your phone number and your details. I will click the button here, the blue button here in the studio on the system, and it will randomly pick one person's number, a winner. All right, we pick 2 winners. They'll share the 50,000 naira. If you don't want to use the internet, alternatively, you can just dial from your phone, just like you load airtime. It's simple. The same thing you do too to play the OnePlay game. What do? You dial star 347 star 880 star 3 hash, star 347 star 880 star 3 hash, and you click your send, the green button. And when it does that, it'll take you through some prompts. You pay, and then of course 500 naira from your airtime, and then you can play. All right, you'll be qualified for the draw. And of course on Friday we'll have a jackpot. So if you play from Monday to Friday, even if you don't win, on Friday you still can win. All right, you still can win. That being said, let me introduce our guest this morning. I just want to put him through 1 or 2 things, and I'll put him on there. Give me a second, please.
Are you ready to be heard?
Yeah, good morning, Kofi Batel.
Hello, good morning, Kofi Batel.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi. Hello, Mr. Kofi Batel. And morning good to all our callers and listeners.
It's your voice that drives the conversation on the Morning Crossfire.
Weekdays, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Your opinions, your stories, your take on the hot topics shaping our city and nation. We want to hear from you.
The president is aware that we have a security problem here.
I don't know which area you stay in Lagos. There is no light again. No. These investors, I don't know hearing that there is no light in Nigeria.
Whether somebody loots or somebody will not loot, a lot of things will happen.
Why is Tinubu doing this to us?
Join Kofi Battles for engaging debates, expert insights, and your voice at the heart of every discussion. Don't just listen, participate. Tune in and be part of the conversation. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, the setting up of Sharia panels in different states in the southwest of Nigeria generating controversy. You have states like Ekiti State, Oyo State, Ogun State, Osun State, and others where the panels are being set up. For instance, in Oyo State, came across the invitation card that was printed for the setting up of the Oyo State Sharia panel. And this is something that has been shared widely on the internet. It's by the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria, Oyo chapter. This is just an example. Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria, Oyo chapter, Afigio Atiba, Oyo East, Oyo West, local governments, quarterly invite, and then it's blank. So the name of the invitee will be there. To the inauguration ceremony of Sharia Court in Oyo Town and its environs, date 11 January 2025. Of course, the Islamic calendar put there, time 10 a.m., prompt inshallah, venue Muslim Community Islamic Center, Oba Ademi High School Road, Mobolaje area, in Oyo State, and you have those who invited, and all that. So this is just one example. It's generated some controversy. It's led to some controversy all around the country, not just in Oyo State. In Ekiti State in particular, the one that happened there on Wednesday is what really got people talking. Ekiti State hosted the first Sharia panel sitting in its history that we know. There was at the Ekiti Central Mosque, Ado Ekiti, with 3 Qadis. If you go, the Nigerian constitution, you know that Qadi is a judge who sits in a Sharia court. You have the Grand Qadis when you talk about the Chief Justices and all that. You have the Grand Qadi. So we'll learn more about this from our guests. But the Qadis who sat in judgment during that Sharia panel in Ekiti State, in Ado Ekiti, the Central Mosque, were Imam Abdullahi Abdul Mutolib. We have Imam Abdul Rahim Junaid Bami Bola and Dr. Ibrahim Aminullahi Ogunrinde. They sat in that Sharia panel. And please, all right. So we have a guest joining us on the program. He is an Islamic scholar. He is a professor. He is a Muslim leader, and he is an imam. In fact, he's not just an ordinary imam. He is the imam of the University of Port Harcourt. He's also a professor as well. I'd like to say good morning to Professor Abdulrazaq Kilani, Imam of the University of Port Harcourt. Prof, good morning to you. Thank you for your time.
Good morning. Good morning for having me. Good morning, Nigeria.
All right. Should the setting up, please sit back into your chair a bit, Prof, so we can see you better. If you can relax a bit into your seat. Should the setting up of... Yes, better. Should the setting up of these Sharia panels be controversial? Looking at the reaction and the uproar, the furor it's generated or leading to, is it justified, the controversy?
Yeah, thank you for that question. The uproar, the outcry, the outburst on the Sharia panel is not justified. In the sense that the panel did not start today. In Lagos State, the panel started working since 2003.
Okay,
State,
Prof, please, Prof, please, you have to sit back a little bit, just slightly. Yes, that's fine. Okay, yes, please go.
Yes, okay. In Oyo State, it started in 2002. And in Osun State, it started 2004. And they've been meeting. It's a panel consulting the Muslim in Nigeria today. For example, in Lagos State, we are talking about, they decentralized their sittings in Lagos State. Then in Oyo, they started in Ojaba, in Ibadan. The paper you just read is about the Oyo Town division. For them to now have their own seat in order to look after the interests of the Muslims in Oyo Town. It does not mean that they are just started in Oyo. It has been in Ojaba sitting for a very long time. The one of Ekiti, the occasion took place at the hall in Ado Ekiti. Government officials were invited for the inauguration of this Sharia panel. And there was no outcry, there was no uproar until the panel started sitting and they came out with their first verdict, and we now begin to see reactions left and right. What is their reaction? Sharia is for the Muslim. It should not be anybody's pain or fear. Sharia is about the totality of a Muslim life. Before I was born, when I was born, my naming ceremony, the kind of life I live, the kind of the woman I should marry, how I should look after my wife and my children. If I die, how my inheritance should be shared. How should I be buried? How should my will be executed? These are what family law, the Sharia provision of the ADR, the Muslims in Nigeria are doing, concentrate upon. Like I said earlier on, they are not taught. They don't have the moral authority to enforce any of their verdict.
Okay.
What they use...
Yes. I'll come back to that. So, Prof, you're saying that in Oyo State, the Sharia panels were inaugurated in 2002?
Yes, in Ojaba Central Mosque.
Okay. In Osun State in 2004?
Yes.
In Lagos? Where?
And in Lagos?
Yes.
2003.
Where in Lagos, please?
Lagos, they have a center in Abesan, but they decentralized. They got decentralized along the district of Lagos because of the nation of transport and logistics.
Okay, so we're having Sharia panel sitting in Lagos since 2003.
Yes, and I'm not sure anybody has raised any eyebrow. No Christian has been invited to that place. And if you look at the cases that have been taken care of, in Lagos alone, the case is about divorce and marriage, and maintenance, which are the right of the Muslim anywhere in the world. If the Muslim get married in the mosque, and such a marriage are developing hip-hop, I would say that the mosque should have no place in helping them to straighten their marriages.
Okay, so you're saying you're saying the Sharia panel sit on marital issues only. Is it marital issues only? Marital
issue, family law, and the use of leadership in the mosque. Where there are disputes over leadership, they help them to resolve. There's no case of any financial deed that have been brought to the panel. There are studies that have been done on Lagos, studies been done on Oyo, studies have been done on Osun. They are online. People can Google them and look at it.
All right.
And they are published in reputable journals.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Prof. Abdulrazaq Kilani, you're from Ekiti State, I hear.
I'm from Ekiti.
Okay.
Yes, I'm from Ekiti State.
So what do you think about what is being said in Ekiti State, coming from the government, coming from the politicians, coming from the civil society in Ekiti State regarding what happened some time ago on last Wednesday, a week ago precisely, with the sitting of that Sharia panel?
I told you earlier on, when the Ekiti State was inaugurated, government officials were invited, and they sent representatives. They were there.
But you have a Yoruba Nation activists, you have civil society people, even some sort of big politicians.
Who are these? The Muslims also have a right to a system. The Muslims should be allowed to breed. They should be allowed to practice their religion. Traditional religion worshippers, they impose curfew. Nobody has ever stopped them. The Muslims, they can say, have the right to a system. Section 38, subsection 1 of the Constitution guarantees freedom of religion. Section 42, subsection 1 guarantees that discrimination in all forms, either on basis of religion, tribe, should not be condoned in Nigeria. So the Muslims in the Ekiti State and all over Nigeria, they are not second-class citizens. They are citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria who have the right to get married, who have the right to resolve their dispute in a way that will be understandable by the two parties. Every system or culture have ADR. The Nigerian law recognizes ADR. Islamic law recognizes ADR. We call this solo in Islamic law. Islam is not just a religion of the mosque, go to the mosque and pray. It's a totality of a Muslim life. So the Muslim of the Ekiti should be allowed to breed.
All right.
It's allowed to practice their religion without any hindrance.
So you're talking about alternative dispute resolution that is recognized.
That is what the Sharia panel is all about.
Okay.
It's ADR.
Okay. Prof. Kilani, this notice for the Sharia, sitting in your state, and I don't know, maybe when we go on the break, you can tell those who are trying to join the meeting not to do so. Prof, the inauguration ceremony invitation card that I have for me from the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria, or your chapter, says inauguration invitation cordially invites ... to the inauguration ceremony of Sharia court in your town and its environs. So you said it's not court, it's panel, but the Supreme Prof, the Supreme Council for the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria says it is Sharia court.
That is not proper. That's not the proper thing. It may be a product of typing error. Like I told you,
Prof, look at it
in
here.
Ibadan,
it says it's not typing error, sir. It's in black. It's in full color. I'm showing it to those on the screen, and I'm showing it to you here. I want you to see it.
I've told you. I'm a scholar of Islamic studies. When we talk of technical meaning and ordinary meaning in English, we also know that it is not a court from the legal perspective of the Nigerian Constitution, whereby you have the right, you have the power to enforce your verdict. In Ibadan, which is the capital of your state, it started in 2002, and it is called Islamic Sharia Panel. What they want to do in Oyo was to create opportunity and avenue for other people in Oyo area to also access that particular facility of moral suasion persuasion and reconciliation and arbitration.
All right. Let's bring our listeners in at this point. There's a lot to talk about here. 99.3, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome. Who do we have on the line, please? Okay, your call has been lost. Sorry about that. Please call back. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your line isn't clear. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
It's not working. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Your name?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, your name, location, and contribution, please.
Okay, my name is Robert. I'm calling you from Apapa, Lagos here.
Okay, Robert, you listen to me.
My question to the
Imam.
That I think the professor knows very well that where Sharia law operates, there must be a court, Sharia court, that punishes offenders, people that goes against the law of Sharia. I don't know why your guest is shying away from that. He said it's a panel. We know what is going on in the north. Where there is where Sharia law operates, there must be Sharia court to punish those who go against Sharia law. I don't know if I'm right or not. I want your professor to clear that. Thank you.
Imam, can you please go on?
Sharia is not about punishment. Sharia is not about punishment. That's the misnomer. That's the criminalization of the Sharia. People want to criminalize Islam institution. They criminalize jihad. They criminalize caliphate. They criminalize Sharia. Islamic, the sukuk that was used for infrastructure is Sharia. Jaiz Bank is Sharia. Lotus Bank is Sharia. So when people have a narrow understanding of Sharia, they create more problem in the system. They create more tension. If I get married, it's about Sharia. If I die today, I'm going to marry, it's about Sharia. If I have a Muslim school and I educate my children, it's about Sharia. Islamic products, Islamic finance, Islamic insurance, it's about Sharia. People should go and study about Islam, read Islam, go and study the Sharia, and forget about this pigeonhole understanding of Sharia. It's so narrow-minded and it's so confusing, and it's very unfortunate that in the modern world of knowledge, people are still parroting this ill-conceived information about Sharia. Why do you have Sharia finances in Europe? Why do you have them in Luxembourg? Why do you have them in UK? Why do you have them in US? Why do you have them in France? If Sharia is about cutting of hand, people should go and learn. We are in a generation of knowledge.
All right.
Knowledge is in the public space.
Imam Kilani, Prof, we'll come back to you shortly. When we come back from a break, it will just be listeners asking you all the questions they want to ask, and then you're responding. So please stay with us. So the morning crossfire right now.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Well man and well woman.
Are you tired and run down? Well man and well woman from Vitabiotics UK provide your one-a-day capsules with all the benefits for healthy living.
Wellman has been specially developed for men to maintain general health and vitality.
Well Woman is a blend of minerals and vitamins at optimal levels, specifically designed for busy modern women.
Make a healthy change today with Wellman and Well Woman. Available in all good pharmacies nationwide.
Health and vitality.
Everybody gather round. Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons to love. Come on and make a joyful sound. Golden penny pasta has taken over. Taking over millions of hearts. Let's go. Golden penny pasta, more reasons to love. Golden penny pasta, what's your reason? What's your reason? Oh. Tell me what's your reason? My sweet spaghetti is rich in protein. Tell me what's your reason? It tastes great, it's full of good nutrition. Tell me what's your reason?
There are more reasons to love every plate of Golden Penny pasta, the delicious and nutritious choice enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. So, what's your reason? Golden Penny pasta. Great taste, good nutrition.
On the 30th of January 2025, history will be made in Ajaokuta, Kogi State with a groundbreaking ceremony for 5 mini LNG plants. These 5 strategically located plants in Kogi State are designed to deliver affordable and sustainable energy to businesses and industries across northern Nigeria, driving industrial growth, attracting investment, and creating thousands of direct and indirect jobs. Join us at 12 p.m. on January 30th, 2025 in Kogi State as Nigeria takes another monumental step towards a greener and more prosperous future. The groundbreaking ceremony of 5 mini LNG plants in Ajaokuta, Kogi State is powered by NNPC Limited, from gas to prosperity, catalyzing Nigeria's economic growth.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, torn uniforms, and dirty shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your pilot speaking. Today we have some special passengers on board. 3 Betano members are going to England to watch Aston Villa live. Congratulations, Emeka, Yemi, Ibrahim.
Play with Betano and stand a chance to win an all-inclusive trip to the UK to watch live the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Betano, proud partner of Aston Villa. Play responsibly. Available only to those over the age of 18. The promo is valid from November 1st to February 28th, 2025.
Are you a business owner struggling with how you buy, record, store, and sell your products effectively? Look no further. Manage your processes smarter with Paybox 360.
Imagine receiving orders from multiple channels, whether it's web POS, offline POS, your instant web, mobile phones, or microsites.
Paybox 360 helps you stay ahead with automated reordering to restock effortlessly.
And there's more. You also get a free POS system for seamless transactions, built-in accounting tools to track your finances effortlessly.
Whether you're running a supermarket, restaurant, chain of stores, or a single outlet, Paybox 360 gives you the tools to simplify operations.
Paybox 360 also offers powerful modules like HR management to automate payroll and offer employee benefits and spend management to track expenses and budgets seamlessly. Dial star 347 star 180 star 15 hash or call us at 020-133-00172 today.
Paybox 360. Buy, store, sell, and succeed.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Anything I want. Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira woof.
My pikin, who they dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a woof too?
Yes, so mama. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira woof.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial star 939 hash or download smart cash app to open their own account. Make themselves enjoy 20k a woof. Every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with smart cash, you go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions they shall.
I don't see my own woof. Oh.
Smart cash powered by Airtel.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Still the Morning Crossfire right here, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We have our guest with us. Of course, we're talking about Sharia in the southwest of Nigeria. With the establishment of Sharia panels in states across the southwest of the country, predominantly Yoruba-speaking states, there have been reactions, especially from Yoruba nationalists who are against the establishment of such courts or panels. So one of such is Sharia courts being established in Oyo State with the invitation card using the word court, and of course set up by the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria. We have our guests telling us that the word court should not have been there. As a scholar, an Islamic scholar, as an academician, as an expert, as an imam, he can tell us that on good authority that the use of the word court should not have been considered. He says these are not Sharia courts, these are panels This one was the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria, Oyo chapter inauguration ceremony of a Sharia court in Oyo town and its environs. Our guest has also told us that Sharia panels are not new to the southwest of Nigeria. We've had them in Oyo State, for instance, since 2002, this same Oyo State, where you have a Sharia court in Oyo town and its environs. Osun State since 2004. He says Lagos State has been here since 2003. And of course, it was in Abesan, but it had since been put into spread to other parts of Lagos State, and you have it here in Lagos State. I also saw a statement from Murik. They said it's been in Lagos State. Of course, it's many years ago. They also saying the same thing as well. Anyway, 0201-277-0993, 0201-277-0993 as a number to call. And, of course, we have our female line, 0201-465-7190, 0201-465-7190. Our guest says that, of course, our guest is none other than the Imam of the University of Port Harcourt. Talking about Professor Abdulrazaq Kilani. He joins us right here live on the Morning Crossfire. He said that the reaction is a bit unnecessary, and he's even probably meaning that it's an overreaction to this issue of Sharia panels. He says that the Sharia panels handle issues like family cases, marital cases, family issues, husband and wife, so on and so forth, mother and daughter, father and son. Also, they handle issues to do with leadership in the mosque leadership affairs. It says the traditional worshippers, after all, they impose curfew on the entire city, and people don't move out. So what says or who says or what stops Muslims, the Muslim faithful, from having, being afforded the freedom to also enjoy their religion for themselves? He says that the Sharia panels are not for non-Muslims, they are for Muslims. He also has reminded us of the Constitution, the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, that guarantee the right to freedom of worship, freedom of worship. And he's saying that these rights mean that Muslims can set up what they would like to set up, as far as it's part of their worship. So that's that. He's also said, part of what Islam, looks at is alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, which is a globally accepted way of, resolving conflicts. Even in jurisprudence here, you have ADR. I'm sure even in Christianity, you have ADR, where a church can have a committee, So I'm sure that's what Prof is referring to, that these are like that. So alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, and it's not a court. What else did he say? Yeah, so that's a bit of what he said. So, what do you think? Please call right now. Do you agree that those in Southwest Nigeria are overreacting to this? For instance, even the executive governor of Oyo State, Shey Makinde, also spoke on this matter as well. So it's a serious matter. Let's go straight to the phone lines. I'll read your WhatsApp and online messages shortly. Prof, you're saying something?
I don't see it as a serious matter because...
Okay, Prof, I'll come to you on that. Please, I crave your indulgence to put this caller on who's been waiting. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kofi.
Yeah,
my name is Rotimi from Ikoyi.
Rotimi, yeah. Are we overreacting? This is Sharia panels in Southwest.
No. We have not. It's not. I don't believe it. Kofi, I want to ask your guest. Now he said Sharia law is to attend to issues between husbands and wives. Now I tell you, we have where a Christian marries a Muslim. Now if they have issues, how do they handle that? How do they treat that? I don't know. How do they judge such case? Is it in Sharia or according to Nigerian law or a Christian law? I don't understand. How would they judge that? Why a Christian marries a Muslim? Yeah. How do we judge such a case?
Okay, Sel, he wants to answer your question. Yeah, Prof.
Let me respond to that.
Yes, sir. Please.
There's nothing like Nigerian law about family law in Nigeria. The Matrimonial Act of 1970 says in one of the portions that this law is not meant for Muslim and not meant for pagan. That what the Lord said. So if the law of Federal Republic of Nigeria is not meant for Muslim and pagan, who owns the law? That's a Christian law. That's Matrimonial Act of 1970. So the Muslims also have their own Matrimonial Act. Somebody starting a Muslim and a Christian marrying themselves, which law of Nigeria is going to use? So the Matrimonial Act itself is one-sided from inception. And the Muslims are not complaining about that. And that is why in Nigeria we operate legal pluralism. The common law, the customary law, and the Islamic law. These are the three sources of law in Nigeria. Anybody who study law, we know that Nigeria operates legal pluralism. We have customary court of appeal funded by the federal government of Nigeria. So why is the Sharia law or Islamic law, Muslims are now funding, financing to solve their problem and issue? In Oyo State, over 1,000 cases have been decided in Oyo State. 90% of them were brought by women. 400 cases were resolved. They were able to reconcile the husband and wife, and they went back to their home. Not at the expense of the government, but at the expense of the Muslim. Because the family is the smallest unit of any society. When the family is having a problem, the society is going to have a problem. And that's going to have to step in. So let's address a family issue and have a very strong environment to live.
Okay, thank you, Prof. We have a next listener. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, your name, location, and contribution, please.
I'm calling from Surulere. My name is Mr. M.T. Ajasa.
Yeah, welcome.
You see, this thing is just a panel. Anybody can set up a panel. Even in the school, they can set up panel. You know, they don't have the right to give, to promulgate any criminal this thing. It's just a panel to settle between husband and wife or inheritance according to Islamic and Quranic, system. So this thing, we shouldn't take this thing as the way we are taking it at all. It's not a Sharia law.
Thank you,
it's
Mr.
just a panel. There is a difference between a Sharia law and a panel. It's just anybody, even at home, you can even set up a panel.
Thank you.
Let us. What's happened? This is a panel. Let us make an inquiry.
Thank you, Mr. Jassa. So many calls coming through. We're giving everyone 1 minute. 99.3. Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good morning, Kofi. This is Mui from New York.
Okay,
I think we are overreacting. I mean, in Nigeria, what is wrong? The Sharia law is good law. I mean, and it's meant for Muslims. It's because the way they program Nigerians mad about Sharia law, maybe because the way it's being practiced somewhere in Afghanistan or somewhere around the world. That's why I don't know, because Sharia law, I ask people, if you are anything against Sharia law, have you read the Sharia law by itself? I mean, have you read it yourself? You haven't read it. So you don't know, and you condemn. For example, let me give you an example. Sharia law says that when somebody steals, they should cut off their hand. It's not somebody that stole bread or found in the market. You stole bread, you're hungry. And the Sharia law says the community must provide food for you. Not somebody that went to steal a limousine or Range Rover in your compound, Kofi, and said he's hungry. No. That could have been somebody stealing billions of naira meant for development of your community.
So you're saying that you're saying the law says if someone steals bread, instead of they should not cut off the head or the hands or anything like that?
No. Sharia said they should provide food because you're hungry. Then somebody in terms of the when you maybe you come so like adultery or fornication. Sharia says that 5 people must be witnessed. 5 people must see them doing the act in court. Not 2, not 3, not 4. You must bring 5 people that can see them that they were sleeping with each other before that person should be giving 100 canes. So people don't even know the law.
So maybe people have an issue with the 100 canes.
Hey, but tell me, Kofi, have you seen? I mean, I don't know, maybe in blue film, have you seen people having sex in front of you? Where?
Let's keep it clean. Thank you. But we have Prof. We have cases in. I mean, we have cases in northern part of the country where, and I think people are reacting or concerned because of the experience in northern Nigeria after Obasanjo's time where Sharia was introduced. That we've seen people who's probably have had their hands cut off because they stole. We were saying that you're supposed to be given the bread, but you hear that someone's hand was cut off because he stole, or you hear that the 100 strokes for adultery or fornication. Mostly the women are the ones who will be bear the brunt while the men go scot-free.
But
and all those things.
This is a one-sided discussion.
Yeah.
In case of Sampara, only Jagaji, whose hand was cut off, stole a cow. He didn't steal bread. However, there is a benchmark of what you can steal before your hand is cut off. In case of adultery, if you look at all the cases of adultery, at the higher court, all those cases were set aside. The women were free. Meaning that the judgment itself was faulty for ab initio. And that's why they were set aside at the higher court. So people should go and learn about the Sharia. Punishment, criminal aspect of the Sharia is just one out of the various branches of the Sharia. Sharia is about worship of your God. Sharia is about your family. Sharia is about moral character development. Sharia is about international law. Sharia is about ethics and finances and businesses. Then there's just another aspect of the criminal aspect, which everybody is talking about. Sharia is not about punishment. Sharia is about liberation. Sharia is about making life easy for people.
So what
Sharia is about clemency. It's about mercy.
What you're saying is that the criminal aspect is just one out of many.
It's just one.
All right.
It's just one out of. It's only a state. It's only a state. It's only a state that can implement that aspect of the Sharia.
Okay.
Only the state.
All right.
No individual panel or mosque or organization can implement the criminal aspect of the Sharia. That's the global understanding by the Muslims all over the world.
Okay.
So it's only when you have the instrument of the state that you can do that.
Okay. We have an next listener. Thank you, Prof. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Coffee.
Yes, welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
My name is Sunday. I'm calling from Ibeju, Lekki Agzi.
All right, welcome, Sunday. Please go on.
Please, I disagree with what your guest is saying about the Sharia law. Because he says Nigerian constitution allows everybody to vote for freedom of religion. But I come from part of the north of the country. If that is everybody have freedom of the right of religion, why are them burning church? Why are them killing people? Why are they stopping vehicles and selecting non-Muslim people to kill in the name of religion? And they say that everybody has religion of freedom of religion. I disagree with him 100%.
Okay, still
that's a collective. That's a collective indictment. That's a collective indictment. That's the collective indictment which the Muslims in Nigeria suffer. When one Abubakar commits a crime in Sokoto, the entire Muslims in Nigeria are indicted. We don't indict other religion when they don't commit a crime in Lagos. Why are the non-Muslims indicting the entire Muslim for the misnomer, for the crime of an individual? Separate the Muslim and Islam. Study Islam. What we are saying is not Sharia. Nobody, no part of Islam allow anybody to be killed. In Quran 5 verse 32, the Quran says when you save a soul, you have saved the life of humanity. And when you kill a soul, you have killed the entire humanity. That is the Quran. That is Islam that I know. Anything happening in your area may be political Islam, but that's not the Islam that I know. Okay. So people should not indict the entire Muslim for the error, for the mistake, for the misgovernance of some people. If you have a problem in your state, it is not Islam that is responsible for that. If there is no good governance in your state, it is not Islam. They are making your governor not to govern you well. If there is illiteracy in your state, it is not Islam. That says your people should not go to school. The Sharia say go to school, learn. Knowledge is compulsory for every Muslim. So if you are not going to school, it's because of your people, not Islam. So separate Islam from all this governance and misnomer happening in your place.
All right. Thank you, Prof. Guest still Professor Abdulrazaq Kilani, the Imam of the University of Port Harcourt. We have another caller on the line. We're taking your thoughts all through 99.3. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
Yes. My name is Samuel. I am calling from Surulere. I totally disagree with what the man is actually saying. I lost a friend in the north in 2009 due to Sharia law. Deborah Samuel was killed and was a Christian. Sharia law shouldn't have taken an effect on her because she's a Christian. That was what we were told.
Okay.
That was what we were told.
Okay.
And it took effect on her. The woman that was released late last year, that they said was sharing the video of the Deborah killing, she was a Christian, and the law took effect on her. I don't believe everything that man is saying. This is how they start. They start as a minority. When they start gaining ground,
You don't need to believe me.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. He wants.
Yeah. Information.
Can you let me talk? The man is not allowing me to talk.
You just land so that he can respond to you. Yeah. Land.
So I think this is how they start. They start with the aim of live and let us live. We are not bothering anybody.
Okay. But should it be a they versus us thing? Are we not all one people?
When they start gaining ground.
Yeah, but should it be a they versus us thing? Are we not one people? You know, all Nigerians, whether Christian, Muslim, or you worship, you know.
Well.
Okay.
What is this talking about?
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
I'm from Ekiti State.
Yeah. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. Listen to the Prof. He wants to respond to you.
Yeah, I'm from Ekiti State. I've not heard of more than a Muslim as a commissioner in the entire history of that state. Every governor comes and they give the Muslim just one commissionership, a special duty. Are we complaining? So when you talk about this all versus them, this is what is responsible for the tension in Nigeria.
Sir, this is what I know. I lost a close friend in 2009. He was a student of Usman Danfodio University in Sokoto. I lost him due to Sharia law. Deborah Samuel was killed in 2022
due to Sharia law. Lack of governance, lack of accountability and transparency.
A woman in 2007, Christiana Olusegun, was killed because of the fact that she took the Quran from a student who was using the Quran to cheat. They accused her of desecrating the Quran, and she was killed. So, is she not a Christian? Why are you trying to say that the Sharia law won't take effect on Christians?
Young man, I was in Gombe when that incident happened. You are just reading from the newspaper. I was in Gombe, doing an article in Gombe State University when that thing happened. I know what happened. Forget about your pepper soup or your beer parlor information. We are giving you certain information, you are believing what your junk information. I was there, I was in Gombe that year.
All right, Prof. We have another caller. 99.3, good morning. Please keep your comments clean if you're calling in. Respectful.
My name is Adebayo. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Good morning, Professor. My name is Adebayo. I'm calling from South Lighttown.
Welcome, Adebayo.
People don't understand. Most of these Sharia things that happen, killing in the north, those things happen in the north, not in the west here. And if you were saying Sharia law doesn't apply to everybody. They sell beer in Saudi Arabia. Sharia law doesn't apply there. They sell beer in Saudi Arabia. I can prove it.
Okay.
Hello?
All right.
You understand? And they are Christians in Saudi Arabia. Sharia law doesn't affect anybody. But there's strong Sharia law in Saudi Arabia, and it doesn't affect the Christians.
All right. Thank you, Prof. The last caller here talked about Deborah Samuel. He talked about Deborah Samuel, who was a Christian. Yes, please go on.
No, these are over enthusiastic, fanatical individuals. Blaspheming law established in Islam. You cannot just take somebody and kill. That's a double justice. That's not Sharia. These are vigilante justice. You cannot do self-help in criminal aspect of Islam. It's only a state that can do that. Again, when we talk of killing the north and attribute to Islam, there are killing in Port Harcourt, there are killing in Imo, there are killing in Abia, there are killing in Enugu. We don't attribute to Christianity. Why is it that when there's a problem in the north, you attribute to Islam? People have been killing in Imo every day. In Anambra, hotels have been described to be a graveyard of people. We are not attributed to Christianity. Why is it that you cannot isolate Islam from the misnomer?
Maybe it's because for Deborah Samuel's own case, the basis for her killing was religious. They said this is why we're killing her.
I've told you, I've tried to explain to you that what happened in the case of Deborah was not part of Islam. It was a vigilante justice which is not established, supported by any verses of the Quran. Anybody doing that, the state ought to have arrested them and take legal action on them.
All right.
The Muslims do not have the police. Muslims don't have the police. We don't have the court. So it's the state that can do that.
All right, sir. Prof, thank you very much. Let's put another caller on the line. 99.3. Good morning. Please turn your radio set off.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Sulaiman Abdulsalam. I'm a legal practitioner.
Okay, Sulaiman, you're calling the female line.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, but go on. Very quickly, go on.
Okay. Yes, I must commend the Prof, first of all. Most people mistake what Sharia law is. I'm qualified to be a Sharia law specialist in Nigeria. I graduated in university and I did Sharia law and common law.
Okay.
Now, what the Prof is saying and what is applicable in Nigeria is basically the personal law, which has to do with family, inheritance, and every other thing. Some people have said, oh, it's a real criminal aspect. Most things we see in the north, there are people taking personal actions, not even the law taking its place. What we have in Southwest is panels. In Lagos here, there is Sharia panel in VI, Victoria Island, 1004 Central Mosque. They sit regularly to dissolve marriages, to reconcile people and all that. There are various aspects of Sharia law. There is the international humanitarian law aspect. There is the jurisprudence aspect. There is contractual aspect too.
Right.
There is the family law aspect.
Thank you.
So a lot of people have just this narrow knowledge of it's just the criminal aspect.
All right.
And even the criminal aspect too. Before you can take action on anybody, it must be before the correct court.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time.
Every single thing.
I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. All right. 99.3, good morning. Sorry, please call back. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome. You turn your radio set off, your name, location, and country straight, please.
Yeah, Imam from Ejibo.
Okay, Imam.
Yeah, this Sharia law has caused a lot of problem in this country. Remember when this started in Zamfara, Obasanjo ignored it. And look at today, look at what has happened. Anywhere you go, okay, now, in the north, you sell alcohol, problem. But they destroy beer palace. But they benefit from the process of the sales. Today they will be quarreling that they want to have a share of a national share of whatever that comes from that alcohol. This is the same Sharia law. So the way they kill people, burn churches. This man is saying that this professor now is saying that they don't do this. Have you heard anywhere Christians went and burned church and burned mosques?
Okay, so we have to go. We have to go.
You can hardly hear it.
Thank you, man. Prof. Yeah, Prof.
Yes. In the year 2000, the University of Ujo Mosque was burnt down because of Sharia. In Okigwe, mosque was burnt down. In Abia, Umahia, 2 mosques were burnt down. So people talking about churches or mosques not being burnt down, that's not correct. In Okigwe, the Muslims were slaughtered with their cows. So people should not attribute it to any group. Nobody is a saint in this country. The law not allowed that we take into our own hand. When we talk of the Sukuk is Sharia. Why are they not kicking against it? In 2011, when Islamic law was licensed by the CBN, it was the same outcry. It was the same protest. It was the same condemnation. But today, we have Islamic Bank.
Prof. Kilani, I will go for a break. I'll come back and then we'll say proper goodbye to you, sir. Please. Thank you.
All right.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. It's tough out there, but you need to keep on moving. Here at Total Energies, we've been innovating for over 70 years to offer you quartz engine oil that protects your car and SUV engines, improve performance and increase fuel efficiency. There's a quartz for every engine type, thermal, hybrid and electric, bringing you outstanding efficiency and prolonged engine life, along with a reduction in polluting emissions with quartz lubricants formulated to protect emission control systems. Save on maintenance with quartz lubricants and keep your engines younger for longer. Experience Total Energies premium lubricants through the years.
Well man and well woman. Are you tired and run down? Well man and well woman from Vitabiotics UK provide your 1-a-day capsules with all the benefits for healthy living.
Wellman has been specially developed for men to maintain general health and vitality.
Well Woman is a blend of minerals and vitamins at optimal levels, specifically designed for busy modern women.
Make a healthy change today with Wellman and Well Woman. Available in all good pharmacies nationwide.
Health and vitality.
Everybody gather round. Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons to love. Come on and make a joyful sound. Golden penny pasta has taking over. Taking over millions of hearts. Let's go. Golden penny penny pasta, more reasons to love. Golden penny pasta, what's your reason? What's your reason? Oh. Tell me what's your reason? My sweet spaghetti is rich in protein. Tell me what's your reason? It tastes great, it's full of good nutrition. Tell me what's your reason?
There are more reasons to love every plate of Golden Penny pasta, the delicious and nutritious choice enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. So, what's your reason? Golden Penny pasta. Great taste, good nutrition.
Mommy! You want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
What? There's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
You define better odd. I bet you one play cost over 1.5. I bet you one bet. Say both team no go score at all. Yeah, we get better payout. No worry, we there for you. Our odd chabra out. In a day for bet baba. You feel we money, bet baba. Cash out the day easy or bet baba. We get online games for you to play. Oh God, yeah. We get better promos. And me no dado. Yeah, na bet baba day so. Cash up, no sharp. Oh darling, no. Welcome to Bet Baba.
Register now on betbaba.ng. Not for people under 18.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
All right, before we say goodbye, Prof. Kilani is still with us. Prof, will you want to see, looking at the good, attributes of Sharia law that, like you've said, probably moving on from just having the panels to the state governments instituting or creating Sharia courts to also enable Muslims in the state have access to the court system to adjudicate over affairs that they would like to. Prof.
Thank you. Yeah, in the year 2000, the Muslim Lagos State, they submitted a private bid for the establishment of Sharia court in Lagos. But the state assembly did not collect the bill from there. Nobody was ready to sponsor it. It was on the basis of this frustration that the panel was established in the year 2003. In 1894, the Muslims in Lagos wrote a petition to the colonial government asking for Sharia. The adjudication for Sharia did not start today. What the Muslim in the South, what the Christian, the non-Muslim in the South wanted to do for the Muslim is to keep on subjugating them, oppressing them. Look at this of hijab.
Okay.
Ordinary hijab alone. We cannot use hijab by our children. We have to go to the court.
Prof, we have to go. Yes. So you're saying that move, that needs to be revisited. Establishment of Sharia courts.
We are citizens. Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ekiti to allow Sharia court to be established because the constitution provides for that.
For the
that any state that desire it, any state that desire it to establish
Thank you very much.
It's an operation.
Thank you very much.
It's an operation.
Thank you very much, Professor Abdulrazaq Kilani. We'll have you again, Imam of University of Port Harcourt. It's been a pleasure having you, sir, and good to see you again after all those years in PH. Thank you very much. Appreciate you calling in. All right, so that's it. That's on that note we end, and we'll be back tomorrow with more on the Morning Crossfire. Let's go for the news at 9.
It's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.